How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Tangible Curiosities. Thank you all for subscribing and supporting my channel, and for those of you who haven't, stick around and maybe you'll learn something new. Today we're talking about the rotary attachment for the Eufymake E1 printer. We'll do an initial setup, we'll do some prints, and you'll get my thoughts on whether or not you need to get the rotary attachment. Stick around. So I just want to say before I do my additional review and unboxing of this is that I bought it when I was a backer, and so I got a little bit of a discount at that time, and I thought I would be making a lot of tumblers. So you know what? I went ahead and purchased it. And this is my thoughts on whether or not you should purchase it if you are deciding whether or not you should get it if you already have the laminator. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, what do you actually get in the box? Well, first let's talk about the hardware. It's got a solid heavy gauge metal frame, which is exactly what you want because any slight vibration or wobble during a rotary pass ruins the print registration. On the left side houses the motorized drive wheels, and the right side has the adjustable follower wheels. It comes with a heavy stabilizer pressure bar that clamps down from the top. This is crucial for lightweight or hollow blanks that tend to slip or jump when the rollers change direction. You also get a set of specialized rubber wheel bushings and a rigid strut extension for handling odd shapes or skinny, deep-threaded travel flasks. You'll see later that I do put blue tape on mine because I wanted to protect whatever the strut was touching on the inside. So make sure you got all those accessories, and if you didn't, contact Eufy. Here's a closer look at me putting in that tapered glass and making sure that I hit that tension spring at the very bottom, right there. And I kind of release it and do it again just to show you guys. Look at that spring. So let's face it, if switching between tools took too much work, I don't think most people would do it. So let's check out how to put this on. Alright, slide the latch to the left to remove the pre-installed flatbed or whatever bed that you have on, in this case the mini bed. Then place the rotary printing attachment on the UV printer tray and slide the latch to lock it in place. Alright, so with the cup opening facing left, push against the front stop pin and then place the cup opening on the drive wheels. If the cup opening is stepped or rounded, use the bushings provided to extend the drive wheels. And just some things to consider. If you are using a cylinder, it's got to be between 45 and 100 millimeters wide and 80 to 245 millimeters tall. And if you're using a tapered glass or mug, the degree can be more than 6.5. Inside the Eufy software, you toggle the workspace from flatbed to rotary. It changes the canvas to a 3D cylinder, allowing you to map out your margins. Now, normally this is where you would have to break out the digital calipers, measure the exact diameter of the cup, and type it into the software. If you're off by just a millimeter, your graphics seam won't align. With this setup, you just hit auto measure, the print head moves out, use its dual laser sensors to probe the exact height, confirms the cylinder is perfectly level, and calculates diameter automatically, which saves you time and money. Alright, with this setup, you just hit auto measure. The print head moves out, uses its dual laser sensors to probe the exact height, confirms the cylinder is exact level, and calculates the diameter automatically. I think from a maker standpoint, this completely eliminates human error and saves tons of money on wasted test blanks. If you're going to do full wraparounds and you want that complete seamlessness, you will have to do some tests. Just part of the job. Alright, so while it's taking the measurement, it's going to ask you, what does your cup look like? So is it a straight cylinder, or does it taper at the bottom? Does it have a handle, and are you going to do a full wrap? Because if you're going to do a full wrap, it's going to take some extra measurements. And I'll make another episode on perfect alignments on cylinders and other types of cups. So here you have a 3D preview of what it's going to look like, and all you have to do is press print if you're happy with it. Now I'm printing on sublimation blanks that have that shiny finish to it, but if you prefer one that is matte, print on the powder coated ones. Both are good for printing and for putting UV DTF stickers on. Either one you choose, just make sure you prep the surface with isopropyl alcohol to remove all oils and dirt. My initial review is that if you do a lot of tumblers and dinnerware, I think the Eufymake Rotary Attachment is a game changer. It does auto measuring, auto calibration. You don't really have to do too much. It needs a little work on tapered glass, but you know, you could always print out a UDTTF sticker. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you stuck around this far, like, subscribe, leave a comment, ask me something. If you want some questions on anything that I can answer, I'll let you know. And as always, stay curious. See you next time.